back to Anxiety Makes Me Poop. How's everybody doing? Listen, if it's the week of August 24th, 2026, my hysterectomy book on Amazon is free, the ebook, if you want to read it and hear what I went through. I had a doctor tell me that it was just old age, and then 3 years later, I was getting my uterus and a 2.5-pound tumor removed. So it's pretty interesting. And I feel like it's a full circle book. Like it tells you the symptoms, how I'm feeling, my experience, and it tells you how I recovered from everything. So I got a scar from hip to hip because of the size of the uterus and tumor. So it's an interesting book. I mean, people have shared that they really, really appreciated it and it helped them through their time. So if you want, go check it out. Listen, am I depressed or do I just need a nap? I want to talk about something that I've been thinking about for the last 3 weeks. And full disclosure, I started wondering if I had depression. I made an appointment with my doctor and then I canceled it. I made an appointment with every week for 3 weeks. I have been feeling overwhelmed, tired, no emotion, and then yet more emotion than usual. I feel like I have a little bit of work stress, but not really. It's weird. I haven't been sleeping at all, but yet I've been needing to take late afternoon naps after work. I've just been feeling really off. I even had someone like maybe 2 weeks ago say, hey, everything all right? What's going on? You seem a little bit different. Yep, something was going on. And I think that's an important conversation to have because sometimes it's hard to know the difference between being sad, being completely burnt out, being exhausted, and then actually experiencing depression. That's all a bunch of different stuff. First, though, I want to talk about the serious part. Depression is not just having a bad day. It's not just being tired because you had a rough week. And it's definitely not something we should tell someone to cheer up about. I had that happen last week. Someone was just like, oh, you'll be fine. Calm down. Cheer up. You'll be fine. Oh, really? Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Some of the symptoms can include feeling sad or empty most of the time, losing interest in things you normally enjoy, feeling hopeless or worthless, having major changes in sleep or appetite, having trouble concentrating, feeling exhausted, pulling away from people, or having thoughts about death or suicide. If you are experiencing any of these things, shut this episode down, go call 911, especially if they are persistent or interfering with your everyday life. Go talk to a healthcare or medical health professional right now. Okay? That part matters. But then now here's the other possibility. So that was me. Not just a couple of the symptoms. I was just like, I feel alone. I have no one. I am sad. I am exhausted, but I can't sleep. It was really not so great. For me, though, I have a lot of other factors. I have thyroid. I have iron. I have, autoimmune disease. So I got to get with other doctors, too, to be like, is my blood work off? We all have that, too. So I'll be doing that, but that's not until October. So I'm going to fight through this a little bit and see what's going on. Like, I just don't feel like running, working out, nothing like that. I feel completely burnt out. When I see someone calling me, I'm like, oh my God, it's not great. And it's not the people. It's not anything around me. It's me. It's inside. So, but there is another possibility. Maybe you're not depressed. If you are, go seek a medical professional right now. Shut this down. Okay. We're going to end that. Now, you might not be depressed, though. You might be sad. You might be overwhelmed, or you could be working like a maniac. Maybe like I like to say, sleeping like a raccoon. You sleep, but you're not really sleeping. You get up, you eat what you can find in the kitchen, and then you're wondering why you're not feeling your best every day because you're snacking on bad stuff. For me, I like grease and sugar and caffeine when I'm not having a great day. And then, of course, the next day, I pay for it. Maybe you're not quite losing your zest for life, so you're just a little bit sad about something. Maybe you've just used your entire supply of your efforts for work, so you're sad. And honestly, I think sometimes we need to give ourselves permission to say, hey, I'm having a really crappy few weeks. I'm not depressed, but it's just been crap. I've been working my ass off, or I've been having this happen, or this person, maybe you had someone pass away. You're allowed to be sad. That doesn't automatically mean that something is terribly wrong with you. It means that something's happening outside of your control and it's making you sad. And sometimes life is just a lot. So I started thinking about what I can actually do when I'm feeling sad. And maybe you can relate. And I decided that we need a sadness emergency kit because this is anxiety makes me poop. Let's laugh and heal together, right? It's not a medical treatment, all right? It's not professional advice. I'm not professional. I'm a professional retail person, okay? Just some very serious scientific research conducted by me in this recording studio. All right, first, take a nap. Take a nap. If you need it, take a nap. I don't care where you're at. Take a nap. Just don't do it while you're driving or driving heavy machinery, right? If you've been sleeping terribly, maybe your brain doesn't need a 5-year plan right away. Maybe you don't need to make any decisions right now. Maybe your brain needs a pillow, right? And if someone asks what you're doing, tell them you're participating in a very important corporate wellness initiative, and that's take a nap. Second, please eat something. Sometimes we think we're having an existential crisis when in reality, maybe the 3 cups of coffee aren't working and we actually need some food. Good food. Don't get junk. Go eat a salad. Go eat some protein, but not fried protein. Before you decide that you hate everyone, go ask yourself, have I eaten healthy today? Have I had any water? Have I taken that nap? If the answer is no to all 3, congratulations. You may not hate everyone. You just need a sandwich. Okay? Third, take a shower and put on clean pajamas, especially if you're at home. Don't wear pajamas to work, maybe. Just wear comfy clothes if you need to. There is something about getting out of the clothes you've been wearing all day, or maybe it's been a couple days. Maybe you can't even remember the last time you took a shower because you've been sad about something. But there is something to be said about taking a shower and putting on clean, new clothes. Like basically it's saying we're done here. And go throw those old ones that you've been wearing in the wash machine. Go do a load of laundry. And then dry them so that when you take another shower, you got more clothes to wear, okay? Even if the problems are still there, you're clean and you have clean clothes and it may help you feel better. The problems can wait. Go take a shower. Go wash your hair. Go shave if you have to. Do an everything shower. Do it for you. Are you hearing me? This is for you. The outside is making you sad, but you can make yourself feel better. Okay, if you can, go outside. If you can, take a walk. Sit on your patio, sit on your porch, go for a drive if you feel healthy enough. Stand in the sunshine or sit in the sunshine. Take a nap in the sunshine for 10, 20 minutes. You don't have to suddenly become a person who runs marathons or drinks, the green juices or whatever. Don't worry about that. Just go outside. Go touch grass, as they say. Call a person that makes you laugh. You know who that person was. You just thought of that person right now. You're just like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go call that person. They make me laugh. You know who that person is. You just thought of them right now. Go call them. The one who can make you laugh when you're absolutely convinced your life is falling apart. Start dialing their number. Put on music that makes you happy, not the sad stuff. Don't put on a song that's going to remind you of somebody from 10 years ago. Don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, the music that makes you stare dramatically out the window, thinking about every bad decision that you've made in your life, don't do that. Put on happy stuff. That song that makes you want to, clean your kitchen or take that shower or just go outside and make it feel like, wow, summer is still here. I love summer and I love this music. I love this song. Dance if you have to, even if it's bad. Go do the Running Man. I did that once and my neighbor came around the window and saw me doing it. Oh man, was that funny? That was like 15 years ago. Nobody cares. Believe me, nobody cares. It's all about making yourself feel better. Do something completely unnecessary that makes you happy. If you can't spend money, maybe just watch a ridiculous show that makes you laugh. Go wander around a store. Bake something if you have the ingredients. Play with a dog that you have or a cat or a lizard, whatever you have at home. And then if you want to spend a little bit of money, go get that coffee that you've been wanting. Just as long as it doesn't make you sick, that's all. Or again, just sit outside. Whatever is going to make you happy. Read something. Maybe don't scroll as much on your phone. I've been doing that for a few weeks. It's been really bad. I've had to shut my phone down because sometimes you get into that doom scrolling and we don't want that. Not everything has to be productive, but make sure it's good for you. Make sure it's what you need because you need to become happy again. We want you to be happy. And if absolutely nothing else works to get you out of sadness, because there is probably some stuff you're going through right now, just sit in a chair, stare off into space. Just no phones, no emails, shut everything down, no responsibilities, just you sitting in the quiet, nothing. All right, so here's what I'm kind of realizing over these past 3 weeks. Sometimes we do need professional help. I've made the appointment, I've canceled it. I've made the appointment, I've canceled it. Don't do as I do. Do as I say. Keep the appointment. Sometimes we need to talk to somebody. Sometimes we need to cry. Sometimes we need to nap. And sometimes we need to eat. The important thing is knowing the difference. So I'm not obviously going to diagnose myself based on 3 bad weeks. I'm going to go have a professional let me know what's going on. And I'm going to go have my blood work done earlier than October because I need to know what's going on. And I'm certainly not going to tell anyone else that their sadness is just sadness. But I do think there's something comforting about realizing that feeling sad, burned out, exhausted, overwhelmed doesn't automatically mean that you're broken. Sometimes you're just tired. Sometimes you're carrying too much. Sometimes you are exhausted from work. 5 days of work and then 2 days of rest. What? It's a lot. Sometimes you've been giving everything you have to everyone else and you've got nothing left for yourself. So take a moment, shut everything down and sit down, sit outside, maybe have some snacks. And maybe, just maybe, because you did that today, tomorrow will feel a little lighter. Talk to you next time.